All right, we have breaking news coming in. The 14th Dalai Lama has affirmed that the institution of the Dalai Lama will continue. The exiled Tibetan leader also reiterated that the Garden Phodrang Trust has sole authority to recognize the future reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. He excluded any Chinese role in his reincarnation, saying no one else has any such authority to interfere in matter of future reincarnation. The leader, who turns 90 on the 6th of July, according to Tibetans, the 14th reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. Him and thousands of other Tibetans have lived in exile in India since Chinese troops crushed an uprising in the Tibetan capital Lhasa in 1959. He has now confirmed that the 600-year-old institution would continue after his death. The Dalai Lama said that he took the decision to continue the tradition of the Dalai Lama after consulting the High Lamas of the Tibetan Buddhist traditions, the Tibetan public and other concerned people who follow Tibetan Buddhism. So this is the breaking news that we're getting right now. The 14th Dalai Lama has affirmed that the institution of the Dalai Lama will continue. He also reiterated that the Garden Phodrang Trust has sole authority to recognize the future reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. He excluded any Chinese role, very important to note here, in his reincarnation, saying no one else has such authority to interfere in the matter of future reincarnation. He turns 90 on the 6th of July. According to the Tibetans, the 14th reincarnation of the Dalai Lama. Him and thousands of Tibetans have lived in exile in India since Chinese troops crushed an uprising in Lhasa in 1959. For more on this, we're now being joined on the phone line by Siddhant Sibal, Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs. Siddhant, the breaking news coming in. The 14th Dalai Lama affirmed that the institution will continue, saying there is no Chinese role in future reincarnation. What can you tell us, Siddhant?
Well, it's a very significant statement that has been made by the 14th Dalai Lama, something that everyone was waiting. Now, we need to know that Dalai Lama 10 years ago had made it clear that at his 90th birthday, he will make an announcement about his reincarnation, and that exactly has happened. First, of course, he has made it clear that the institution of the Dalai Lama will continue, because there were confusions and rumors that 14th Dalai Lama might extinguish his institution given the worries over China trying to appoint an alternative Dalai Lama after his demise, the 15th Dalai Lama. So he has made it clear that the institution continues. The second, of course, he has made it clear that his reincarnation will be decided by a foundation which he had made. This is an old foundation which has been made, and this foundation will be deciding. And and where will be the next Dalai Lama born? That is also the big question, but that has been resolved long ago. He has in the past said that it is in the free world that the next Dalai Lama will be reincarnated. So the big question is, where will the next Dalai Lama be reincarnated in? India or the next or any other part of Asia is the big question. But a big geopolitical earthquake, I would say, this morning from Dharamshala. And of course, China will be closely noticing what will be the Chinese response is something that will be awaited. But this is something the Chinese side was awaiting. Now, his birthday comes just few days from now on Sunday, that's 6th. And remember, during his birthday, there will be wishes, including from the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, something that has been a tradition.
Absolutely, Siddhant. Of course, what the response is going to be, how things pan out going forward, these remain big questions. Thank you so much for getting us the latest on this for now, Siddhant.